Welcome to the Lotus Goddess Divine Love. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hope we're doing well and staying safe. Welcome back everyone, and welcome if you're new to my channel. I do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame Journey Chart readings. And let's begin and let's see what messages comes through. And if this doesn't resonate, that's okay. You can have a look at one of my other readings. These readings are timeless. There's a Divine Feminine here in this reading. You have this inner knowing that this Divine Masculine will reach out. I see here you're expecting a conversation to take place. This Divine Feminine has this, it's like you may have seen some sort of signs. I see here Divine showing signs to Divine Feminine. You may have received downloads or even some sort of dream that you had about Divine Masculine reaching out to start a conversation. This conversation I see here is something that's very, very pleasant. There is something good about this conversation, positive. I see that the conversation that takes place between Divine Masculine, Divine Masculine wants it to go very smoothly. They want to express love. They feel very, I feel like lack of confidence in expressing how they feel, but they want to do it some way, somehow. It's like I want to somehow express my love, my feelings for Divine Feminine, even if I'm not sure, or even if they don't feel confident enough to do it, they want to do it. They're not sure how you will react. They want to end something that has to do with procrastination, constantly thinking about how things will work out, constantly thinking about Divine Feminine. I feel there is some sort of restlessness here that they want to put an end to. So anything that this Divine Masculine has been feeling, experiencing, that has kind of like haunted this Divine Masculine, this masculine wants to, it's like, enough. I don't want to have these dreams anymore. I don't want to constantly think about Divine Feminine anymore. I don't want to constantly wonder about what could have been. I don't want to constantly think about the past anymore. So I see here there's a lot of things that this masculine was doing that has to do with connecting their current feelings to past situations, and it's like they want to end that cycle. And this Divine Masculine knows in order to kind of like stop the noise, I need to take action. I need to make movement. It's like, okay. I feel like the divine is like pushing Divine Masculine to see, to act. And this has something to do with things coming in from different directions to kind of make this Divine Masculine restless to the point where they need to take action. And I see here divinely orchestrated for Divine Masculine to take action, to take initiative, to start the communication again, to reintroduce themselves in Divine Feminine's life. So I feel like this masculine is like, enough. I don't want to hear any more noise. I want to be at peace, and they know in order to feel that peace, they need to make a move. So make a move meaning to take the first step. This step is going to lead to some sort of transformation here. It's not easy for this Divine Masculine to reach out to Divine Feminine. They find it very challenging to talk to Divine Feminine. They're not sure how to express their love, but they know that that's what they feel. It's like, I don't know how to say it. And I feel in some cases this Divine Masculine is sad because of the feelings that they feel for Divine Feminine. It's like, I wish I had understood these feelings about myself, about the feelings I have for Divine Feminine. It's like, I wish I understood my own feelings. It's like they feel sad for themselves. This masculine recognizes that a lot of things could have been prevented, and a lot of things with divine feminine could have evolved, could have grown into something greater than. They don't want family members, people to interfere in any way. This masculine, when they move towards divine feminine to start anew, to start a new conversation, to reconnect, some cases it is a phone call. Some cases they want to see divine feminine in person. It's like they feel like they don't have enough to offer, but it's like whatever I do have, I want to give it to you. Whatever I do have, whatever I was able to build for myself, I want to share with you, divine feminine. So this is somebody who they they feel like you deserve a lot more than what they can give, but they feel like whatever they can give, they are giving from the heart. It's like I will give open-heartedly to divine feminine. There was a time where this divine masculine didn't want to think about commitment. They saw commitment in a negative light. They saw like the downside of it, like what they thought was the downside of it. They thought that they would lose some sort of freedom. They thought that they would need to, I see here something about speed, speeding up the process, like growing up fast. It's like they were not ready to step into a commitment which required responsibility. It's like that means I have to grow up fast. There's something about they enjoyed being in a very comfortable place where they could be what they thought was freedom, right? So what they thought was I'm only responsible for myself. I'm only responsible for my life. And the idea of commitment, it means that I have to be responsible and to when I say grow up, it shows here there was a lack of immaturity, and this masculine recognized that. They knew that in order to be with you meant that they need to grow, to evolve, to become more responsible, to take on the responsibility as the divine masculine. And they saw that as the downside of commitment. So that was in the past. I see here they thought about commitment as something that they were not really for at the time. So a lot of the decisions that they made, like on one hand they had feelings for divine feminine, they loved divine feminine, but on the other hand they didn't want to commit because of the reasons that I mentioned before. And so they thought, okay, I have different any direction that I can go towards. So they thought because of this freedom, I can try different things in my life. I can, go down this path and try something new. Go down this path and try something new. I feel like a different career, a different place to live, like different areas in their life where they felt like I can experiment, right? Like experiment or try something new. And if I fail, I'm not going to feel bad about it because it's only affecting me because I'm responsible for only me. So being in that singleness, what they felt was freedom, um, allowed them to kind of like wander. And I see here they thought it was like, okay, I can try different things. I can, learn about different things in life. But I see here that the wandering, it caused confusion, and they got lost along the way. And when I say lost, I see here lost in their emotions, lost in their connection to the divine. Some of them, they they were very connected to the divine, meaning that they used to pray, they used to seek for guidance from the divine, from God, they used to pray to God. But I see here when they got lost, they got their their way of living emotionally, there's some sort of disturbance here, and there was a lot of confusion. And in the sadness, I see sadness here in emotions, confusion, some cases jealousy of over some sort of loss, and confusion about their feelings, emotions, love. This masculine started to pull back from the divine. So along the way, they really got lost. They started to lose sight of what they really wanted in life. So what their heart's desire was. Because of I feel like the different things that this divine masculine was trying. I feel like there were different options, different way of living, different types of situations. And I feel like they were in the midst of trying to find themselves, they got lost. So going back to the present, so that's what I see here that took part in the past. Going back to the present energy. Now when this divine masculine wants to move towards divine feminine, they are feeling like I want to reach out to divine feminine, but it's complicated. There's a lot that has taken place. It's like, how do I start that communication again? So this is something that they're constantly thinking about. They find it very challenging. They find it's tough to communicate with you. It's like at one time communication with you, talking to you was, you know, okay, but now it's like they feel there's a bit of a fear here. It's like they're lost for words. I see sadness here about the decisions that they made for themselves. Sadness about the amount of time that was spent in and the time that it took for this divine masculine to come to this place of wanting to communicate with divine feminine. So the amount of time in your separation, there's something about not wanting other people to get involved. This masculine may have allowed others, I see family members here, intervene in some sort of way where the divine masculine was unable to stand up for the connection. But I see something that this divine masculine, they are guided and they have this inner knowing that in order to start a new beginning with divine feminine, I need to be the one to step it up. I see here stepping forward towards a wish fulfillment that has to do with divine feminine coming into reunion, coming into some sort of agreement. So this is I see agreement, something about agreement. It can be commitment, so like marriage, being in a serious relationship, so taking the connection to the next level, and they will speak their truth. It's not going to be easy for them to speak their truth, but they will say it some way, somehow, because they know in order to start anew, they need to not only speak what they feel, but they need to speak their truth, answer the questions that were unanswered. So this is the reading for today. I hope you like this reading. If you like this reading, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below, and thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Bye everyone.